Okay, welcome to Lobo Den Podcast. Today we have for the third time Tito. You want to check out his old episode 14 and 48. Tito actually just got back from Mexico. I just got banned on TikTok, sort of, one of my videos because I mentioned Alex Jones. We talk about his stay in Mexico, how horrible the customer service is, actually all over the world except the U.S., dealing with crackheads, contractors. Also, the time he did acid at the circus. Oh, we get into sex dolls a little bit, so go to the Rio dolls if you want to see the ones we were talking about. How South Beach, Miami sucks. Getting your dick sucked with some Haitian, in the Haitian ghetto, not with Haitians. Well, there were Haitians there. Also, check out Mezcal Monday, first Monday of the month. Next one is 7/5, so get your tickets now. You want to record a podcast, get a clip, hit up James Webb, People Comedy Studio, Pop Studios, and check out Tito on Tito Tales. Lobo Den. Okay, welcome to the Lobo Den Podcast. I'm your host, Giovanni Diaz. To my left is James Webb from the People Comedy Studio. And also, was it Pop Productions? You were just telling me.
Put 'em Over Productions or Pop Studios.
Put 'em Over Productions or Pop Studios. And in front of me, this is his third time in the Lobo Den. I forgot he did the first one at that place, Max, where you used to host the open mic. Are they still around?
I'm about to start that bitch up.
He's going to start the mic again. Is Tito. What's up, Tito?
What's good, Poppy? What's good, Poppy? Look at you.
Did you get... So Tito just got back from Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Right? He was in Playa del Carmen. Where is that?
I was in Mexico City, but I happened to be in Playa like my last week.
All right. So he was in Mexico City for the COVID.
Shh, don't take too much. The government watching.
Huh? They are. No, you know what happened, man? I got banned on TikTok. Can you pull up my TikTok? They shadow banned. Not they shadow banned me. I'm hate speech.
I like how you introduced me and made it about yourself.
Well, that's look. You brought up the government.
I like how he's talking about me, then he's talking about his TikTok. This little bitch.
You brought up the government, man.
You look like a light skinned Don Omar right now, G.
Oh yeah, he's pretty. I was just in Florida, right? So this is like 2 days or a few days, and I get pretty dark. I did caddy though. Go down my TikTok.
Okay. All right.
Look, all right, look, the Joe Fernandez one, or they just did they completely take it off?
They probably took everything.
Which, if you keep going down, let's see, just scroll down.
I got a TikTok.
Oh, did they completely remove it?
Oh, yeah, I am right there.
Oh yeah, Tito's right there.
Pass me up.
No, okay. So there's a video with Joe Fernandez, right? And I forgot. I mentioned the word Alex Jones, and they took it off.
They just
for
took you
hate
down
speech.
again.
Just because I said Alex Jones, they
bad.
took me off. Because I just watched it the other day. What were you asking me? How did I come up with that? Oh, the government's watching. Yeah, TikTok. The Chinese government.
I was in Mexico, but not that long.
Mm-hmm.
No, just playing. Yeah, I was there for the whole quarantine, man. Well, not
you
the
have
whole
citizenship, right? You're an American citizen, aren't you?
I'm an American citizen, but I'm working on getting my dual citizenship. Yeah, because I got a birth certificate. I was born over there, and just paperwork that I need to submit so I can get my docs. I mean, it doesn't really have a benefit other than I can stay like indefinitely in Mexico.
All right. So what happened when you were in Mexico? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you? How long you were there? Right?
I was there. Allegedly. I was allegedly there since October.
Okay.
I left and I took.
Wait, did you leave before the pandemic?
No, I left like right before winter.
Okay.
Like I was trying to get out of here. Me, Sam, Prickett, and Raza Joffrey, 2 comics that used to live in Chicago.
Oh yeah, Sam was in Mexico.
Yeah, we made a little plan and we went down to Mexico. We did a little tour. We had little shows here and there. They left by December, and then I stuck around because I'm like, why the fuck am I gonna go back to Chicago? Like it's just, it's like what's the point? The government give me money, allegedly. And allegedly and so I stayed down there. My family got a house. I fixed it up, it was stuck in the 80s. I brought that bitch to modern times, and I just laid low. It was the same as here, if not worse. They shut down Sirius down there.
Oh yeah, because you guys
serious.
When did everything shut down? What month? We're in May, so everything shut down in March.
March 17th of
like
last
March
year.
15th, 17th of last year. I mean, things were kind of shut down, but Mexico has like this flag, like these 3-color flag kind of like things. So your green is go, means everything can be open. Yellow means like certain hours for certain establishments, and red means everything's closed. And then right before the holidays, December like 15th, they went to red, which really ruined our shit because we were gonna.
So December 15th
of 2020.
2020. Okay.
Yeah. Went to red, which was a really fucking devastating because me, Sam, and Raza were gonna do a warehouse comedy show. We found this guy Shout out to Dan over there in Pinche Gringo in Mexico City. He owns 2 fucking gigantic Texas barbecue places, like warehouses.
Dan's a white man?
Dan's a white guy, ex-comedian from Texas. Now he's an entrepreneur. He runs like the Democrats Abroad group down there. He's got this huge podcast talking about Mexican news, but in English down there.
Okay.
And so we're going to do this big-ass show, and then it was December 17th, and then the 15th, the flag went to red, and everything got fucking shut down. It was crazy, man, because we were looking at like 200 plus. And for an expat show abroad, like I was like, shit, this is going to be nice. But it all shut down, and it just opened up like maybe a month ago. But by then, everything was opening up everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was kind of sick of being in Mexico. I mean, I love that place, but I want to do comedy, so I came back.
You you weren't doing comedy when you were down? Everything shut down, right?
Everything shut down. There was a few places I did comedy in Playa del Carmen. This little expat community has this guy that used to do comedy in New York, and he lives there now. And so he just started doing like an open mic, and I got word of it, and then I went and like headlined the show, if you will. And that was fun. But there's no like real open mic scene. The scene exists only for the Spanish-speaking comics. I did open mics in Spanish.
Okay.
Ate a bag of things. Ate a bolsa de bolas, nigga. That shit was rough, baby. I don't have the fluidity in Spanish. I mean, I can say things in Spanish that are funny, but like
would you just translate? That's what I did.
Yeah,
translate
I was
your
just
sets,
translating some, and you know how the sarcasm is not the same. You can't do it. In Mexico is like verga, pinche güey, puto, mamón, no mames, and I don't speak like that. I just don't. I have more of a.
Are people Latinx down there, or is it more of a U.S. thing?
Latinx ain't shit. Everybody listening to this, everybody that listens to this right now, if you fucking say Latinx, you ain't fucking Latino. You some American whitewash shit that I don't fuck with. Sorry. You come at me at Tito's Tales all day. I don't give a fuck. I'm Latinx. Oh, yeah. You've been X'd out the community, bitch.
Yeah, your parents are paying. Your parents are paying for everything. Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, my God. What
bitch.
Suburbs you grow up in? Shit.
Yeah,
oh, you want to be a victim? Let's go.
Go back to fucking Mundelein. Anyways... Mundelein. Nah, Lake's kind of shitty.
Nah, there's no Latinx. No, but it was a lot of fun, man. I can't wait to get down there. I'm gonna try to go back down there this summer to finally do the show at Pinche Gringo.
Mm-hmm.
It's an English show, but I came back up here to kind of just sharpen the sword or like dust the fucking rust off, man. It was bad. I did a 20-minute set in Playa, and it was bad. I mean, not terrible, but like the first 5 minutes, I was just grasping at shit, trying to fucking figure it out again. And then you figure out your groove, and that's when I was like, yo, I haven't been doing this long enough to like automatically switch.
What was the love life situation?
Hell yeah, I knew I always want to talk about pussy.
Who? What?
You know where you are right
this
now.
should be called the Pussy Dan Podcast.
I was just masturbating on the way up here on the highway.
He has a Tesla.
Yeah, I have a Tesla.
I'll tell you this. This is the fucking
Didn't come though. My girlfriend.
The only reason, not the only reason I'd stay, but like I'm a solid Chicago like 7.
Mm-hmm.
Like I fucking firmly. Give me my trophy. I'll sit on it. I don't give a fuck. But solid Chicago set. I'm a Mexico City 8.5, 9 at the beach. You know what I'm saying? I take care of myself.
Giant.
It's a different world though. The matches, the Tinder game, the people that just want to hang out. It's a way different experience. I loved it. I would just wake up certain days of the week and be like, what do I want today? Be like, I'm feeling a little bald-headed-ish. I want a bitch with some back tattoos, a bald head, and a lip ring. And I would just, and you know, it was just a lot better. They're a lot more easygoing, willing to meet. I don't know. Here I feel it's like not as, I don't know. I'm competing with dudes with jobs, bro. I'm competing with dudes with cars, bro. You know, I'm over here trying to take a bitch on a bike path.
Is that your bike that's out there? Did your bike here today?
Yeah, bike. Right. I just bought it. I bought it like fucking an hour ago. I rode it here from my mom's house.
I just rented a bicycle in my Miami Beach. For I don't know what the
for a thing,
huh?
For a thing.
What's a thing? For drugs?
Delivering your drugs.
Oh no, I haven't done drugs since. Actually, I don't do drugs allegedly. But if I ever did, I haven't done them since like, man, I think a few months. I got in a fight
Nice.
I got to fight my girl, and this didn't happen. Okay, it was a dream. I had a dream I had to go fight my girl, and then, and I thought we were broken up, so I went straight to the drugs.
Hell yeah.
And then, but that's the last time. I don't think. I tried to drink when I was in Florida. I forget if you're a drinker or not. Like I was an alcoholic. But
I got into booze pretty hard in Mexico.
Because there was nothing to do because everything was shut down.
Yeah, but I got into mezcal.
Oh, okay.
I got into mezcal heavy. Not heavy, but like I was buying a bottle every other day. I was taking it like, everywhere I went. I just poured people mezcal.
That show I do is sponsored by a mezcal company.
Yeah,
have you hit up Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Message Brian. I'll message him to put you on the show. We need Latinos.
I got a dude that wants me to sponsor whatever I do up here. He's gonna start sending me bottles of his mezcal.
Oh,
it's called Buena Vida Mezcal. For the good times. Or whatever. I'm out here trying to plug some shit that don't exist. Yeah, no, I'll check it. I fucking love mezcal. So yeah, but it was a good time. The ladies were great. It's a little much, man. I became like a little pussy obsessed.
Because of the booze?
Not because of the booze, because I had nothing to do. I was making dollars, spending pesos. I had a whole house where my family, like my mom and my dad bought a house before they moved to the States. Mm-hmm. So they still own the house. Except that it's been like rented on and off.
Is that the one Buena Vida Mezcal?
Is that it?
Yeah, that's his model. Yeah.
Did you smash?
No.
I mean, you fucked a bunch of.
You stupid.
Is that how you met him, right?
No. Actually, I took acid at Playa del Carmen, and I went to a circus. I went to a fucking circus, and
were you with Sam? This sounds like a Sam story.
No, they were gone by this time. But
okay.
This is like 3-4 weeks ago, and then we decided, me and the girl I went with decided to leave like at intermission, and we go outside, and there's like this buffy ass like dude on this couch, and I'm like, "You part of the circus?" And yeah, but because he was like a white guy, and he's like, "No, I just came to watch the circus with my friend," and the other friend was like this like kind of regular Mexican dude, and I was like, "Let's just go drink." Let's go drink, hang out. You guys are interesting. And then we did. And the guy told me what he did. He's like, "Oh, I own this mezcal." The white dude was a circus performer, but not for that circus. Mm-hmm. He's a Cirque du Soleil guy.
Oh, so that's why he's so buff.
Yeah.
They're
he's like
gymnasts.
A professional, whatever. And he just wanted to check it out. And so whatever. Long story short, we met. And now this guy wants to send me bottles of mezcal. So once he gets his licensing in the States, he's like, "I'm going to send you a bunch of shit." I was like, hell yeah.
How was the circus on acid? How much acid are you supposed to take? I know. Is it a tab or? I have 2 tabs of allegedly I have 2 tabs at my house. It was given to me, but
though?
Oh, when was it given to me?
Yeah. Because if it's been a long time, you might as well toss it.
Unless it's been in the freezer.
Unless it's been
It's in a safe.
It's not a freezer, bitch. Yeah, get rid of it.
It's not gonna kill me, is it?
It's gonna make you sick.
Or just won't work.
Or don't work, or you'll make you nauseous. That's what I did.
Oh.
I just had acid that was in my wallet for like a fucking month and a half.
I have roofies.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Huh? So this Italian dude.
This Italian dude over here.
He gave them to me. He's like, hey, as I met him up for something.
Is his name Tito?
No, but
lying ass
I
bitch.
met him up for something, right? And he's like, hey, take these, you know what I mean? And then give one to your girl and her butthole loosen up. And I was like, what?
Jesus.
I mean, tell her. I think he meant to tell her, right? I hope that's what he fucking meant, right? He's like,
I
trust
highly
me.
doubt that, my man, but go ahead.
I got to get those out of my car.
Yeah, but don't get rid of that acid. I just took the last tab that I had bought as part of that acid group, and it fucked me up Saturday night. I didn't like it.
Like what kind of bad trip? Because I've only done
I was just nauseous. I was burping a lot. I didn't have any like psychedelics, any deep thoughts. I was just anxious.
For how long?
Like 5-6 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it was terrible though. It was fucking terrible. I'd say get rid of it by noon.
That happened to me one time, again, allegedly, in a dream I had when I was in Florida. And then Arrowwood.com, the website, right? It's a resource, EROWID. It's a resource for people. If you want to ever do psychedelics or drugs and research it before you just put stuff in your body. I don't know. Your system is just
Arrowwood?
Yeah, Arrowwood. So I was the type, if I was going to put something in my body, I'd look into it, except for booze. Unless I was drunk, I'd researched things a little bit. Fuck, it was on Rogan or something. I'm pretty sure this is where I heard it from. But there's a lot of good resources on here about like everything, psychedelics, drugs. And they have what is a test where they go like in Miami, certain areas, and they test what's in the area. Oh, like we grab these, and this is actually in here, right? And when Molly got really popular, supply and demand, a lot of that stuff was getting cut by amphetamines. So we were in Florida, and I remember I was like, okay, let's take some Molly, allegedly. And then I was like, wait a second, why am I I was paranoid all night. I was throwing up, and there was no euphoria. And it was like, so it was basically, I couldn't sleep. It was basically on meth, where I was basically on methamphetamine. Yeah. So that was going on.
That's what I had. But like acid at the circus it was great. So there's no animals allowed. There's no animals allowed in Mexican circuses anymore.
What kind of circuses? What the one was just clowns?
It's just fucking stupid human tricks.
Tell me about the circus then. How there's no animals?
There's no animals. It's just clowns doing clowny shit and like trying to entertain the crowd. And then it was just like
getting angry.
It was just like balancing shit, like the shit you see at halftime of a fucking basketball game. You know what I'm saying?
Like Tumblr, the cheerleader?
Yeah, like that shit that people, no one pays attention to while you go get some fucking chips and take a piss. That's what it was. I'm like, this is a consistent fucking
dude, I want
supply of halftime shows, bro.
I want to see an elephant that's been abused behind closed doors.
There was this one family. I had a video of it. It was a dad and the mom. And
they're the hairy people of the freak show.
Nah, shut the fuck up. It was the dad and the mom, and they had these two kids, and the kids did like the juggling stuff. But this mom's ass was fucking fantastic.
So fat or just?
Oh, dude, it was everything. Fit. I'll show you later, bro. This ass should have gotten its own circus. I was like, I could juggle that shit all day. Like, it was fucking gnarly. But we left at halftime because their tricks were getting a little dangerous, and I thought it was fucking dumb.
What do you mean dangerous? Like towards the audience or towards them?
No, just like there was. So the dad put like this fucking thing on his shoulder. Like this big pole, and then he put like what I would say is like a 7-year-old, 8-year-old daughter, and like she climbed it. They all had like these safe harnesses now, so motherfuckers don't have to die or whatever. But she like went up like on a 7-foot pole thing, and there was like a noose, and then she put it on her neck, and then he just spun, and she just spun on her neck. And I was like, I'm too fucked up for this. I'm like, I am way too fucked up for this. So I just went outside with my friend. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. And then we went out, and it was a fucking blast the rest of the night because I was tripping on acid.
How's your time been in the States? Now you're back.
It's all right. It's okay.
You noticing different now? You've been to Mexico, so I mean, there's some changes, but you're coming. We're kind of back to normal, at least like.
Yeah, I mean, I've been busy trying to get my apartment like up to par. So I literally dipped the night that a roommate moved in, and I got to meet him for like 15 minutes, and he was moving in, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Mexico for like a few weeks. I didn't know I was gonna stay allegedly for like 7 months, and so I came back, and shit was a little fucked up. She was a little.
What do you mean shit was fucked up?
I mean, it was just a little dirty, a little like unorganized, and so like I'm going around buying a. So
is a male roommate, female roommate?
He's a male roommate. Okay, he's a good guy. He's just young and doesn't, give a fuck. So I've just been like taking care of that. I gotta go take care of stuff for my mom at her house and shit. So it hasn't been totally different. The comedy scene is a little different. Right?
Tell me, what do you think about the comedy scene? I haven't been I haven't been to a mic since, so I don't know what the mics are like. Tell me.
It's a fucking dude. There's 50 fucking comics for one mic right now.
Oh, is
50 comics, my God.
Well, where have you been going to? Like again,
I just been doing Lincoln Lodge down on Milwaukee. Big ups to the Lincoln Lodge. To be honest with you, they got like mad theaters and they're trying to do their best, but like. It's so few mics right now, few opportunities, and so many new comedians that obviously were on Zoom mics. Fucking trash. And I just had to sit there and listen to all these.
Was Michael Cooper there? Has he been on those scenes?
Hey, I talked to Coop, man. I fuck with Coop. I don't fuck with Coop, but like I don't mind him.
This podcast. No, I don't have a problem with him.
I don't mind him. He was at at a show at Palmer Square Friday night, and I got to talking to him. He knows. He knows. He's a good guy. He's not a bad dude.
He's a very good person.
Yeah, I guess people there's a lot of miscommunication going on between people right now. That's all I can say.
This is what I was thinking. I don't know, because like before people we could talk to each other in person, and it's a different. But when everything's online, everybody's at home, everybody's communicating online. It's totally different. You know what I mean? Like there's people that I consider friends that I was friend with, and then just online I would see them, and I was like, I don't like you right now. And these are people like I would consider like friends. I mean, friends within comedy.
Yeah.
And then online, I was like, man, I ain't fucking with you,
man.
But if I saw him in person, I'd be like, I think it'd be a different. It's a different dynamic. Online.
This whole past year, this whole COVID, the whole protest, the whole lockdown, made me think twice about motherfuckers. Like for real, like people I thought, like you were saying, like friends.
Yeah. And
you're like, damn, you just a pussy ass bitch. You just a pussy ass bitch. I didn't think you would like that.
Cool. What's his name?
Nope. not. I'm trying to get booked, nigga. I'm trying to get on stage. Nah, no one with power, actually.
Who do I not like? I'm trying to think. Who do I not like? Is there somebody like I don't?
Nah. You could not. You could like. You could
Okay.
disagree with people, but there's some people that just took such harsh stances on things this last year, and I just wanted to be like, shut the fuck up, like stop. Like people talk way too much on Facebook. Like that's my thing with it. Like I like going on Facebook and talk about bullshit like nothing. But people will go on there and legitimately want to like try to spill beans about everything or their feelings and shit. I'm like, this is Facebook, bro. This Facebook, what are you doing?
Where have you been all my life?
Yeah,
dude?
get a friend. Go outside. Look at the sun. But people are really out here be like, I just want to say that if you're a straight white male in comedy, don't get drunk before you get it. This is probably going to get me canceled. No one gives a fuck about
what
you.
What did Tristan just post about something? He just shared something.
Don't do it.
No drama.
All right, no Facebook drama.
It's Mercury retrograde night right now.
What is Mercury retrograde? It's a blood moon?
It's something I don't believe in, but is constantly proven true.
It was a fucking blood red moon or whatever yesterday.
Yeah. So Mercury retrograde happens every once in a while, and apparently when it happens, it's a sign that things are weird.
It's a sign that Geminis are gonna act like bitches and justify it. Stupid ass.
Look, talk to Chris Condren about it. I don't fucking believe it.
Mercury retrograde is a visual effect that looks like Mercury goes backwards and then goes back forwards when it normally just goes in its cycle.
That's a little hot. The little
Earth.
hot planet, right? Mercury.
Yeah.
The one in front of Venus.
Yeah.
The little one, right? That's the one's closest to the sun, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
I'm trying to remember because it goes Mercury, Venus.
All I know is all my Gemini friends won't shut the fuck up.
Retrograde begins on May 29th, lasts until June 22nd. Be aware of potential communication mishaps during Memorial Day.
There's gonna be a lot of crazy bitches down in Milwaukee talking about Mercury retrograde. Like, shut up, bitch.
Does this happen? Oh, it's Gemini season. This happens every year.
Yo, no. Now it just happens for Gemini season, and they are going insane. I don't know who told Geminis they were special, but if you're listening to this, you're fucking not. You're fucking not.
The Gemini's the two pregnant chicks, right? The symbol.
I don't know.
Pull up the Gemini symbol, please, James. James Webb.
Gemini.
What are you? I'm a Taurus.
Oh, it's like the pie is a pie.
I thought it was two chicks.
I don't believe in any of this shit. But,
look, there's two people next to each other.
But every girl, astrology is their new god. Is the astrology the new god? Because it gives you,
new, I promise.
It gives you something to believe in that doesn't fucking matter, and it explains their fucking attitudes. I could say the same thing about dudes, but 95% of the girls I fuck with all believe in this shit, so I have to like go with it.
What's the one, man, not an Aries. They're like a little cunty, right? And they always say, oh, I'm so toxic. It's a toxic one. Scorpios, right? They're oh my God.
You
it's
never hear
I'm a
Leos saying that shit.
Nah, you don't, dude. It's fucking Scorpios. Who are these two black kids? Hold on. Let me see these kids. They're the Geminis?
People on...
we're just looking up twins. I saw some twins 2 days ago.
What kind of twins? Are we talking...
No, dude, like twins, like human twins.
Oh, yeah, but what
are you talking about?
Like sister twins?
Yeah, sister twins. And it was like, I haven't seen twins. I must have not seen... Like, I was in Miami, right? And then we took the way to the Miami Beach. I fucking hate Miami Beach. I don't know if you've been to Miami Beach.
I've been to Miami, but I avoided Miami.
Yeah, I always avoid. This is the problem. There was a miscommunication. I went on a trip with my girl, her two friends, and this gay dude, right? Well, I guess the other guy's gay too. Anyways, but he's newer to the group. And then they asked me a few months ago about going to Miami. I hate Miami Beach, and they're like, we're going to stay by the airport. And I was like...
Is that South Beach?
South Beach. That's South Beach, Miami Beach.
Because I was like...
You know, it's not for me. You know what I mean? I don't like it. It's a tourist trap. Ocean Drive is fucking... Like, if you ever go... I mean, if you want to go, if you never experienced, go. But it's a fucking scam. Everything's super expensive. I bought 2 drinks, $63. They were doubles. That includes tip at least, I guess. And that's all I bought when I was at...
all that.
Yeah, and I hate it. And the service is shitty. Every restaurant you go to on Ocean Drive, the food is the same. It's all shitty. The service is horrible, right? So then they stay far away, so they had to drive to Miami. It is partially my fault, because when I went, I didn't want to go to Miami Beach. I was trying to avoid it, but they wanted to go, so I should have just told them book something closer. My fad. So we're driving like 40, but on the way over there, we go by the ghetto, right? And there's all these little clothing stores. I don't know if you've been out to L.A. or even Chicago, maybe by certain those areas where they have all the little clothing stores, like the Mexican clothing stores. They had the kind of the same thing over there. Right, and there's a place in LA in Huntington Park on Pacific where I used to go with my grandma. Same type of deal, and because we try to go to like the regular malls, but no, this is like where you get owned by the Chinese ladies or some Arab or something like that. So we went to those stores, and I walk in, and there was two twins, right? There was the mom or the grandma, and there was two twin girls. So they were between 7, 10, I can't tell.
Okay.
Between 6
young.
6 to 12. But I haven't seen, it must have been like, I haven't seen twins in like 7 or 8 years. It was weird, dude. It was weird. I haven't seen, it almost got this vibe where it felt like I was in a movie or deja vu, and I was I forgot they existed. And then I was already kind of dizzy, and I was nervous because
he's like randomly dizzy right now.
Well, there was
not
a lot
right
of
now,
mannequins.
but in that part of the story, he's like, I was already dizzy. Like, what the fuck you mean?
Mannequins. I have a fear. I don't have a fear of mannequins, but if I'm near them, I start getting dizzy and like I feel like I'm almost like passing out. Yeah, I don't like mannequins, but I don't think I'm scared. But when they're close to me, I start kind of getting dizzy, like I'm gonna pass out. And these stores had all these fucking big, man, they had some big tits. All these mannequins, some of them.
Yo, I would fuck the shit out of some mannequins.
Miami mannequins, dude.
If it was like socially acceptable, bro. Yo, there'd be there's these like torso only mannequins.
I need a face
that are bad as fuck.
I could punch it.
And I feel bad about how like I feel sexually towards them, but not right now because we're on the Lobo Den Podcast. And yo, these mannequins can get it.
No,
you
like
can quote me.
If it wasn't so expensive, I'm trying to get a place. I'm trying to save up. So I can't buy a sex doll right now. But
why would you buy a sex doll?
To fuck it.
Well, I know, but like, what are you missing in your life?
What do you mean?
You missing? You got a girl? Why
yeah. So she can watch me fuck it.
Oh, that's a whole nother level, son.
Yeah, and then she could like do stuff, maybe finger me and stuff. But but it's too expensive, right? You know what I mean? So now it's just with the toys. Oh fuck, I gotta return that sex toy.
The price is gonna come down like DVDs though. Don't worry about it.
On the sex toy?
Soon you're gonna get like a $15 garage
now
sale
with Biden
sex doll
in the office.
You can get a fucking used sex doll at garage sale soon.
Hey James, can you pull up sex dolls? I want to see the prices right now because they were like expensive, right?
Just general sex dolls, or what do you want?
There's some high ass.
Let's see what real dolls cost right now.
Ruby. So Ruby was the one I picked a few years ago.
I mean, would you like? Are you serious? You would really buy a sex doll?
Yeah, I used to want to buy a sex doll.
Oh, I don't know if we can show this. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me click on it first.
Oh, because of YouTube?
Yeah, because we definitely can't show that. But we can look
you
at
can.
it.
Those titties ain't real.
You cannot look at it. No.
Mm-hmm.
Those are silicone titties.
They can't see it.
Oh, okay.
We're not live.
Patreon only.
Yeah.
Is that a troll?
Yeah. Fuck it. Put it up. Let's look at it. I'll put this.
I mean,
wait, which one did you pick? Ruby, you said?
I don't think she's around.
I'm not a kink shamer, but I can't fuck with these dolls.
Is Violet?
That is
trans.
Why she look like she used to play football?
Yeah, she got a dick.
She look like she used to play fucking tight end.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, whoa, who was that? Go back. Hey, let's go to Stephanie.
Stephanie, you want to see Stephanie?
Does Stephanie have an ass on her? Hold on.
They all better have an ass on them.
Only $100?
No, there's no way.
I think you can give them an ass, can't you? Like, these are the stats, right? This is your fucking...
My guy, there's no
Espresso?
way.
This is your Madden 2021.
There's no way.
Hey, look, espressos are eye color.
If you're listening to this, we're looking at this fucking dog.
Wait.
Right
Let's look at her vaginal style. Removable, default.
It better be removable.
I can show this.
5,000. Yo, I got to get on the sex doll
Dude,
selling
fuck
game.
YouTube. I don't give a shit. I'll put this shit on Pornhub. I start putting myself on Pornhub.
Can we please put this podcast on Pornhub?
Huh? Yeah, I think I could just because I'm getting sick of fucking
$5,474.
And that's without shipping.
That's like 3
What do you think shipping is for this shit?
Let's put it in our cart. See.
Yeah, add that shit to the cart. I'm gonna go with $110 for shipping.
Okay.
It's gonna come in a big ass crate.
How many days to ship?
I'm gonna go with 25.
25 days to ship.
Hey, nailed it.
There's probably people that shit in their shit dolls.
Hang on.
Why would you go so dark?
There's probably people that do that.
They do that without dolls, bro. You ever heard of Dubai? I know about you motherfuckers. I know about you Dubai Instagram hoes. Don't worry about it.
Illinois. You know we have. Does Tito have an Illinois accent or Chicago accent? I know I do. I didn't realize I had a Chicago accent.
You have a very heavy.
I'm too
Midwest
worldwide.
accent.
I'm too worldwide to have a fucking Midwestern accent. Some fucking low IQ ass accent.
I got a Lombard accent.
All right, here we go. Shipping is.
What'd I say?
500.
Flat rate?
500. Oh, but it's fuck.
But where does this come from? What country?
That probably
does this come
includes
from?
some sort of insurance, bro.
No, dude. I look
secrecy and like a giant box, probably. All kinds of shit.
That's LTL prices.
Dog, for $6,000, you can buy one of the baddest hoes on the planet, and you can shit on them. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I said shit on it in its
Why
mouth
would you
and
shit
kiss
on a
it.
doll when you can shit on a real person and then look at the sadness in their eyes?
Petite. No, who else? Let's do. I liked Stephanie. Who did you like?
Violet out here used to be called Fred.
Let's check out.
Let's check out Violet. Let's check out Violet. She's got signed by the Bears.
Looking like Peanut.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm just kidding. Please don't send this to Peanut. He gonna kill me. Oh shit! I'd fuck her.
Oh, she has a vagina.
Yeah, she do.
She has man hands though. Look at them hands, dude. Wide receiver hands, dude.
That's the point, my guy. Everybody into something? Oh yeah, click on that one. That's my favorite pose right there. Yeah. Oh.
She got a big old pussy.
She got. Oh shit.
This has got to be great for the audio listeners.
We're looking at
real. So this girl is
real cock.
This,
well,
let's just see what.
Be fair now.
All right, so for listeners,
get your hands on an amazing exclusive.
We had the doll with her
as
legs.
fuck, dude. You squeezing balls like that?
The world's most exclusive.
I'll show that.
Whose dick is that?
Squeezing the shit out of those balls, bro.
My deal.
Dio's got some big ass balls, bro.
Oh, so the real cock, you only get a cock. You don't get you don't get a full doll for the ladies.
Yo, that's not a real. That's
Jones, Rockwell, Dirk.
Oh,
you got a little Dirk.
Oh, there's James. James is looking
James.
James looks okay.
James is short but stubby.
Yeah. You get the job done, James.
And they got them in 3 different colors. They got beige.
They got Cracker, Honky, and Brother.
Yeah.
Circumcised. He's a Jew. Regular people are circumcised.
Yeah, I'm
in this country.
I forget. In this country, I
only
forget.
in this country. I wasn't born.
None of my friends are circumcised, but we're all damn foreigners.
I mean, shit. I don't know. Why would you cut someone's part of their penis off if you ain't even Jewish? I used to get in these fucking arguments with my ex all the time. She would like theoretically.
You guys like if you had a kid.
Theoretically talking, she's like, I want our kid circumcised, and I was like, okay, same for the girls.
Yeah.
He's like, what? And I'm like, no, yeah, same for the girls. If we gonna have kids, we're gonna cut random parts off their fucking genitals, and we're gonna cut the girl's clit off while you cut the fucking boy's hood off. And she'd be like, that's not. And
that's
I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. We broke up.
For that specific reason. No.
Like, if you think about evolution, gave us a hood. You know,
we're like cobras
for like rainy days and shit or whatever. And so, why would you cut that off? Let the Jews do that. That's fine. That's their thing. That's their calling card.
Do you know why the Jews started cutting it off?
Let's look it up.
Let's do it.
Why did Jews?
You want to bet why they fucking did it?
All right. When it comes to this stuff like pork, I feel there's always a practical reason because kids were getting infections.
Pork was health thing because the.
But I think that's what it is. It's a health thing, but then the church is like, we got to do something about this, so they make some shit up, and then they say cut.
I'm gonna go with they had to set themselves apart a little bit and show everybody they're a little crazy.
Okay.
Be like, hey,
7 symbols of Scorpio.
We're cutting the tip
Ready?
of our
Yeah, I'm
baby's
ready.
dicks off.
All right, why do the Jews, the people that Walt Disney, well, I thought that he hated, but I guess he doesn't.
He didn't.
Certainly, the practice of male circumcision has ancient origins. The Greek historians. What about the Jews? Just a snip.
In the Semitic tradition, male circumcision is linked to a covenant with God
dating back to Abraham. We're talking 5,000 years, bro. That's the first thing humanity thought of when it came to fucking talk about God. Hey, yo, bro, I think you should cut your little baby's tip.
Why did they do it? I don't know. What about that? Original reason for circumcision? When did Jewish circumcision begin?
It's just going to go back to the same shit, I bet you.
Why do Jews have curls?
Christopher Columbus reported. What?
Wait, I wonder what the reason for ultra nails and curls. Well, it is the round.
That's
corner
just
of
side
the head.
curls.
All right, we're talking about sex dolls and kids.
I don't. How the fuck we end up on Orthodox Jew
circumcision,
hairstyles? And
penises,
shit?
real dolls.
Yeah, real dolls. So, anyways, getting back to the real dolls. So, I was looking at the real dolls, and then you said something about one of the positions. But what I was thinking was, what are you? You know, we talked about the shitting and stuff. I've never shit anybody, but do you have any kinks? Anything you tried recently in Mexico? You're
butt stuff.
Huh?
I'm always about the butt stuff.
About stuff, giving, receiving,
butt
both
stuff.
Like I just got into butt stuff.
I had my prostate massaged.
Milking, right? Is that the term, milking?
I'm not gonna lie.
With a glove or without a glove?
I mean, we warmed it up without a glove, and we took care of things. We took our time. Bro, I nutted so fucking hard.
So she jerking you off in the front while she's
she was just massaging while blowing me, I guess. And I haven't busted, like, remember when you were like 13 and used to bust a nut, your nut would go to like the ceiling and it would just fucking spray? That's what it was. I fucking passed out. I passed out, my guy. I didn't know what the fuck. My whole head was fucked up. I was like, oh shit. I was out, my G. I was out. This girl was a pro.
How'd you do it? Can you get specific?
Yeah, I mean, I
want to try this tonight.
If you think about it, first you gotta.
Hold on, dude. I just need a black glove.
She gotta like eat it out, just like get it lubed.
Fuck, I gotta shower. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta shower. You might want to fucking clean up in there. You might want to get one of those little like enema kits or whatever. But then she cleaned it up, and then went in there with like just one. And then
I'm gonna take one of these White Claws. I'm out of water.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just make sure I don't have more than one.
No worries. I don't give a fuck.
Used to be
and then she kind of went up. Not kind of.
Oh wait. Are you on all fours? What's going on?
No, what the fuck out of here.
Were you sitting down?
I was laying on the bed. She was on the floor, but like had the angle where she didn't have to like try to work. But anyway, she went in and she just like pressed up, kind of like. But it wasn't like you're fingering a girl trying to get the fucking spot. It was just kind of like a push up. And then with a little pressure or whatever while she was fucking going down on me, I came a fuck ton. Like a fuck ton.
Oh, you exploded.
Like it was like you were 13 all over again, just coming all over the fucking place. You're like, Jesus fucking Christ. It was awesome.
All right. I mean,
that's not like too out of fucking, but I'm about to be 37 years old. I'm about to get crazy out here. I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck no more. You can chain me. You can chain me. You can walk me on all fours naked through a Walgreens, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
As long as it's not a CVS, it's fucking shitholes. How's the service in Mexico City?
Like customer service?
Yeah, because I just came back from South Florida, which is I'm pretty upset.
I'll be honest. I hated ordering food at restaurants.
Is it like island type of time? It takes long.
Not even island type of time. They just don't give a fuck.
No, right?
For some reason, they don't have this. My experience where places I went, there was two types. There was like the high end, where they cater to Western culture people. Usually things are priced if dollar wise makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get a steak, it makes sense that it'd be like $15. Even though here $15 would be a cheap steak, over there 300 pesos is like high end, right?
Okay.
Those places cater to you fairly well. Anything outside of that, bro. There's a fucking problem every fucking time. They would either forget your order, forget you're even there. They would bring you half the order, try to charge you for all the shit. It was unfucking. I started getting real pissed at the end. It started getting real mad. I remember one time we ordered, me, Sam, Raza went to the sushi place. Yeah, forgive me for eating sushi in fucking Mexico, but that's what Raza wanted. And so we go and we order food, right? We order like these rolls, these like makis in California roll, whatever. And then we tell the girl, never mind, like forget it. Like we're just going to get one roll of this and one roll of that. She brought us everything. She brought us. I was like, bitch, what made you think we wanted 8 rolls? I was like, why the fuck? She's like, I just thought you guys were hungry. I was like, bitch, why the fuck? And so this just kept happening. We had another experience where we went to like this, dude, it's COVID. It's shut down. There's no one at this fucking restaurant. It was just us and this like these actresses that were filming this Netflix thing next to us at this like really like, it's like a mom and pop made by like Vice News did a whole thing there. Like it's a fucking like nice place in Oaxaca. And we went, and I remember we ordered like all this food that Raza had like written down because like he went to Reddit and made sure like we fucking had like the local shit. Okay. Whatever. So we went and they took our order down. I shit you not, bro. Like 2 hours go by and they only brought us like 2 of the 7 things we had ordered. And we got real mad. And then they brought us the receipt on the fucking paper that we ordered the food on. And then when I grabbed the paper, I flipped it over and there was the rest of our fucking order. I was like, you motherfuckers couldn't flip a piece of paper, bro. You could in 2 hours. Was nobody here? You couldn't flip a fucking piece of paper. And they had the audacity. To come. And they had like these little balls in this little like fucking like lottery style thing. Yeah. And they're like, whatever ball comes out, we're going to give you that discount. What the fuck is this? They just spun it and they came out at 15%. And Raza was fucking furious. Raza was just like, no, fuck you, chinga tu madre. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. We were mad, bro.
The wheel of disco.
We were mad. The food that they did deliver was good, but they just were so bad at this. And this COVID, there was no one there. There was nobody there. Oh, bro, the service was pretty bad.
Hey, man, maybe South Florida's not that fucking bad, dude.
No, the service.
I take it back, dude.
Service outside of the United States is fucking god awful.
Yeah, right.
I'll be honest with you. I remember I was backpacking Europe. I made the mistake in Spain of going to a fucking pizza place during a soccer game. Don't do that shit. You do not exist, bro. I remember sitting there, and they didn't come to me for half an hour. The waiter literally is standing where you're at. Where you're at, bro. Smoking a cigarette, too, because, you know, fucking Europe. And their game's going on, and I was like, hey, bro. And he was just like, yeah, halftime, bro. He was like, yeah, halftime, bro. Yeah, but I was too hungry, and I was like, whatever, I just want to eat pizza. And it's like that all over the world. So customer service is really a very American thing.
Yeah.
Like catering to people. Oh, bro. Oh, I got so many fucking problems with Mexico. I got so many issues. With customer service, right? So when I was in Mexico, I rehabbed my house. Okay. I rehabbed my mom and dad's like starter home. So like we have it. I've rented it out in the past, but it was stuck in the 80s. It was stuck bad, like green lime tile with black highlight. It was fucking trash. So I redid the whole thing. So I had to hire albañiles, so our laborers. Okay. Right? And I had to get new windows because the windows we had wouldn't even close, so it was cold all the time. So it was a long story short, I had to get like mad dudes to do everything, you know? So I was like thrown into this fucking service style industry. Yeah. Fuck it. Oh my God.
Tito, the project manager. Okay.
Yeah. And but there's so many differences, bro. Here's the thing. I had to get new windows for my living room and my dining room, right? They're across from each other. It's whatever. And so my cousin, she's like, I got a Tio. He does windows. I'm like, bet. Tio comes. Tio quotes me. And he's just like, you got to get somebody to take these old windows out. I'm like, bet. I go across the street. There's a group of fucking young cats that are rehabbing this like little front yard. I'm like, hey, can you guys do me a solid? I need you guys to come upstairs and take some windows down for me. I'll pay you. Just give me a quote. They're like, bet. They come up. They're like, hey, it's basically $40 to take all these windows down. I was like, word. I was like, can you do it this day? So I coordinated. The day comes, they come, and they take the windows down. Boom. Tío Goose, fucking shows up with his crew with the new windows, and he's like, cool, we're going to install your windows. I was like, bet. So they take the windows down, and then Goose puts his windows in. However, the windows that were taken down were scattered everywhere. And the windows he installed still had like cracks along the edges because it was like a brick wall and everything wasn't flat. It still had to be like leveled out and still filled in between the new windows and the side and whatever. And he was standing there after like 3 hours, and he's just like, hey, look at those windows. And I'm looking at him, and I'm looking through the fucking window because there's huge holes at the fucking edges. And I was like, hey, Goose, you ain't done, bro. And he's like, yeah. I was like, nah, nigga, I paid you to install the windows. And he's like, that's what I did, bro. He's like, I installed the windows. I was like, no, you need to fill in the fucking holes and the cracks and at least like do that. And he's like, bro, I installed the windows. You didn't pay me to seal the fucking cracks. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, Goose. I was like, Goose, you gotta be out of your fucking mind, right? So I'm dealing with him. And then the dudes that took my windows down had left. And I went and I was like, hey, are you guys going to take that shit to the trash? And they're like, oh, so you paid us to take them down, but you didn't pay us to take them down. I was like, wait, what? So they're very, now I wouldn't say, they're very particular. Like, they only follow exact directions. They don't fucking go over. They don't over-deliver, under-promise, over-deliver. You know, that's a very American. They don't give a fuck, bro. They don't give a single flying fuck. And then Goose took $100 from me because he hadn't finished the job. And I was like, you need to do the bathroom window plus this other thing that I need you to do. He's like, yeah. Just give me a deposit. And I gave him $100 American, which is 2,000 pesos. That motherfucker disappeared. I didn't see it. I had a hole in my fucking bathroom for fucking 3 months, bro. Shit was insane. And it was always like that. It didn't matter if they said I'll do this for this price, there is literally nothing more, nothing less, and you'd be blessed if they showed up when they fucking said they would. Oh, dude, I have too many stories about this shit. By the end of it, rehabbing a house, I fucking hated everyone. I was like, I love Mexico, but now I fucking hate it. It's unfucking real, dude, how little they want to do over whatever they quoted.
Oh, man. Did you remember To Catch a Contractor with Adam Carolla? He used to put it up. Yeah, he put it, because Carolla used to be a contractor, right, back in the day before he got into radio. So, right. And I know this because, look, a lot of my friends are in construction, and I know I have one friend whose relative can't do jobs in Lake County because that's all he would do was deposit, disappear. But he had a gambling problem.
A racket.
Yeah, dude. So
it's a racket. Nah, man. And then, like, the guy that eventually ended up working for me for a longer period of time, I think had a cocaine problem. I don't think.
Construction, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would always ask for money ahead of time.
Oh,
he'd always be like, I can work for you this week. I just need an extra $50. I was like, nah, bro, I know what you're about to do. And lo and behold, he disappeared. He took my house keys, never showed up again. You know how many fucking family members he killed off? Every time I call him, like, where you at? He's like, oh, my tío died. Oh, my fucking
clucks, dude. I swear to fucking clucks. It's always a grandpa. Let's see if this bitch messaged me back, dude. I had my friend take pictures of her, and I sent it to her, and I'm like,
oh, you talking about clocks?
Clucks, right?
What's a cluck?
A cluck is a crackhead or a cokehead. Mostly a crackhead, a cluck, right? They go, you heard cluck, right? No. James? A cluck. Let's see if it's in Urban Dictionary. Cluck Urban Dictionary. Cluck ass bitch.
Is a word I think you're making up. But
give me my money. Like, let me look at these excuses for this Cluck. I was saying her under, I won't say her full name, Cluck.
Yeah. A drug addict who doesn't possess the monetary means to support the habit. Oh, shit.
Lying ass Clucks, you.
All right. Look like you. Hashtag Cluck.
I've been getting things together. It's been really tough. And go with my pops. We had to go to the hospital. Just keeping you updated. Give me some space for a minute. I assure you I want this paid.
Give me some space.
So I just get this started from you again. This shit is bogus out here. My pops had a stroke yesterday for the second time. Oh, your second stroke. I'm the one in charge of him. I'll send it when I'm clear. Didn't forget about you. Here. Not yet, love. I just paid off half my property taxes. I'll send another payment in the first week of May. It'll be 2 or 3 bills. It's been a hectic month. My fiance, who died after Christmas.
Wow.
Died after Christmas. Her birthday is the 30th. I just need some room to get through this month. I know it's a lot of faith to put into a stranger, but I'm an honorable person.
Who's this?
Some Cluck. I won't leave this dead outstanding. It's a dream I had. I can't. Let's see. Oh God, dude.
Yeah, this sounds a lot like the dudes I was fucking working with in Mexico, bro. It was insane. It was insane how many times they got robbed. Because they wouldn't respond for like a whole week, and then you would reply and be like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And I'd be like, "Ay, perdón, me asaltaron."
They got assaulted.
Yeah. They always got robbed, and then I would call my mom, right? Because I'd be like, "Hey, mom, so the guy didn't come this week, so I couldn't do the thing." And she'd be like, "Let me guess, lo asaltaron." Let me guess, he got robbed. And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Mijo, you're about to learn. They either get robbed, somebody dies, or they're in the hospital." Dead ass. Everybody was either getting robbed, dying, or in the hospital, bro. These fucking laborers. And you know what? Like, I understand they come from like a more humble background or whatever, but they don't have this American ideal of making the like most money from a particular person. Like, they almost don't even want to do the job. It was terrible. It was terrible. I had to get out of there. I was blessed because by the end of the rehab, I fired my guy Ray, the guy that was working. I couldn't deal with his bullshit. I just fired him, and I went on YouTube and learned a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
I learned a bunch of shit. I learned how to like redo furniture, like sand it, seal it, varnish, wax it. I learned how to fucking do LEDs like this and shit. Like, and it's not that complicated, right. But I didn't give myself credit to be able to learn it. And now I feel like I look at a house, I'm like, yo, I could put fucking this place up, bro.
Once you do something like this happened with Tony Hawk. And this happens in sports a lot too.
1080?
900.
Was it
so? The original was a 900. Like, once you do it and you can do it, all of a sudden everybody starts doing it, or even yourself. Like, it's a
break a mental fucking
and then,
layer.
Luckily, that happened to me like in second grade. So I've always been like, I could do it. I could figure it out. Because like in second grade, I was walking by and they were doing division with the little line, and there was long division, and they were like kept going. And I just walked by the classroom. There's a year ahead of me, right? And I looked at it and I was like, oh, I can never do that. Like, that's crazy, right? And I remember the next year, like, I learned it. I was like, oh. And then ever since, something clicked in my head. It was like in second grade. So I've always been like, I'll figure it out. So it's like,
you know what? Like, I
try to instill that in
because the labor is so cheap. The labor was so cheap. I would just pay dudes to go do shit, right? But like, I felt a little bad because all I was doing in Mexico for a while was just smoking weed and laying on a couch. And I was just smoke weed, laying on a couch. This old ass man and his son were carrying these like 50-pound bags of cement everywhere, and I would just be like, "Hey, bro, don't move my ashtray." I think old dude had a fucking resentment towards that shit, and I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, dude, I don't give a fuck." And then by the end, everybody didn't even want to work for me. I was like, "Listen, I'm here giving out money. I don't know what the fuck it is." So I ended up having to do it for myself, and not that I didn't believe I couldn't do it. But I'm like, why would I when I could pay you for $25 a day to fucking paint, seal, move things, carry things. And I'm like, and then I can just go fuck off and go to fucking Puerto Escondido for the weekend or whatever the fuck. But ultimately, I learned that to appreciate the shit that I have, to appreciate the work that went into what we have and to make it look nice. My apartment looks fucking real nice. I had to do a lot. Like, at the end, I had to do most of it myself. Like,
it feels good when you do something, and when you're done, that sense of accomplishment. It's like, it's kind of It's hot.
Sexual way. And it wasn't anything that nobody could do. It's just that I'm a lazy American in that sense, where I'm like, I'll just pay you to fucking do it. Like, just do it. But eventually my cousins were like, just you do it. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, I think there's a balance when, like, doing yourself, either not cutting corners, but, like, there's a balance of doing something yourself and paying somebody. Because sometimes it's like, you got to think about the time. And, like, I was at a fucking liquor store and we're getting pineapple juice, right? And we're arguing over fucking pineapple juice. And then it's like, well, we can go to Walmart and get the pineapple juice. It was my girlfriend or friends. And then she asked me how much is the pineapple juice, and I was like, I didn't look.
Yeah, why the fuck?
What's going on?
Yeah,
what? Like, I thought we came here to get the pineapple. Are we going somewhere else? Are we? And then
I'm here to make my cum taste better, you bitch.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, I didn't think about looking because I think we're just going to pick up the pineapple juice. This is what we need. They have it here. I didn't know we were doing an auction, a bid, right? Like cities do. We're doing 3 bids. Whoever gets the fucking contract for this fucking 4 pine. So I was like, all right. And then they started talking about Walmart. Okay, and I was like, okay, now we're gonna drive to Walmart. Is that what we're doing?
For pineapple juice?
And I was like, to save 30 cents again, and they end up being like $1. But like, you got to think there's a balance of your time and things like that. And I'm losing it a little bit, but I'm trying to be patient, right? I'm trying to fucking. I was like, all right, whatever. And then they're like, should we get the little bottles? Which makes sense to me because you open them. Because they're like the
little pineapple.
Yeah, because we're going to the beach, so you could open one and you contain it, and if you run out, you can open the other one.
They sell those at the bars.
But instead, they want to get the bigger one, right?
Okay.
Because it's like you save money. Yeah, the bigger dough one. There's little doughs and the bigger dough, but you save money. But once you open it, that shit's open. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now you got to carry it. It's spilling.
Yeah.
They went with the bigger one, right? God. And it was like, what? It wasn't mine, right? I had my black label and club soda, and I knew I don't drink.
I had my black label and the black soda.
I had my drink. But there's a point where you got to think, like, are you going to chase a penny or are you going to make $1? But sometimes, I don't want to fucking spend too much money.
Yeah, I get it.
So it's a fucking balance, dude. Like, well, but yeah, South Florida doesn't sound as bad as Mexico. I just had one.
mean, it's nice if you live in like a good, comfortable life in Mexico. If you make 35 grand or more, like you can live pretty fucking nice. But if you're like doing these local mom and pop shops, just expect that they don't have the same urgency to make $1.
No.
Or make $1. They don't really give a fuck.
No.
It's just about having enough to supply yourself so you can see your family and enjoy them. You're just a fucking side note. Over here in America, you are the main piece. And then your family's a side note. That's why motherfuckers kill themselves because they ain't seen their family in forever because they're working 70 hours a week and shit. It's just a different life.
It is.
So you understand it. But at me as the client who's paying for shit, I'm like, I need you here at fucking 8 o'clock. Like 8 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock comes by, and I'm like,
10.
And be like, where the fuck are you at? And they're like, oh, we're in the hospital. Be like, bitch, you didn't even tell me. And they're like, we were gonna tell you tomorrow. I was like, what? I can't deal with this shit.
So I was at the fucking fuck the Ramada by the airport in Miami. What is it? I was at the fucking Ramada. We had the worst fucking front desk. All right, I'll do a little quick one. This is what happened. Yeah. Call the front desk. They're worthless all the whole time. Like, I call them how to use this. Hey, how to use the safe? Oh man, there should be instructions. There's no instructions. Put a code in. Put the code in. What's the code? Put any code. Any number of digits? No. And then I hear a lady say, "You has to put like 4." Put like 4 digits. And then it was. But this is the worst part. Basically, figure it like, oh, you just use it. And I was like, what if I lock my shit? Whatever. This is the worst part. We call to maybe get food, right? The restaurant's not open yet, and the thing. Our breakfast because of COVID. This fucking COVID shit is annoying sometimes because it's like, is it an excuse or not? You get a bag with the little fucking apple juice you used to get in fucking public school. This little nasty ass fucking mini muffin, and the next day they gave me an orange juice. Oh wait, I was like, I got an orange juice. Sunny D, Sunny D, dude. They gave me a fucking Sunny D. I was like, this is even whatever, right? But I called. I was like, hey, is there anybody close by? The shuttle take us to any food places? Just the airport, just here. Anywhere close by we can get food? I don't think so. I don't. And they're like, honestly, no, I don't know. I don't think so. I was like, all right, fuck it. We'll get picked up to get food. As we're getting picked up, we're getting in the fucking car. Right next door, within maybe 15 feet, is a fucking McDonald's next to the fucking hotel. And I was just
they didn't help you for shit.
They were worthless. But what was your Miami story? We'll finish up with that.
So I remember I dated this girl. Her best friend was getting married in Miami. Great person too. Her friend was Nigerian. It was a beautiful wedding, whatever. But I was broke. Broke. So we go to Miami. Luckily, the only reason we had tickets for Miami is because I had done like a freelance gig months before, and I was given these tickets because I was one of those people on the plane. They were like, "We need somebody to get off, and we'll give you like $500 voucher."
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Hey, bro, do it if you're listening, do it every fucking time. The next flight home is gonna be within an hour or two, and you're gonna get free tickets out of it. So I did that. So anyways, we go to Miami. I have this fucking hotel booked. And it's my girl's best friend's wedding or whatever. But I only had $115 for a 4-day weekend in Miami.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And my girl was broke. She was broke her entire fucking relationship until the end, which is why we broke up. She got money and found a dude with money. So, she's like, what are you going to... So our first day we land and we check in. And she's like, what are you going to do today? And I was like, I'm going to go to the casino. She's like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm going to play poker. Dead ass. I took another guy from the wedding. We went to go play poker. And I walked in with 100. I walked out with 500. I was like, yo, are we getting straight? And then the next day, the Friday night, all the girls went to South Beach. They all got pretty fied and shit. Remember, my ex was black. And all her friends black. Everybody was black. I was the only non-black person there, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. Basically black.
Puerto Rican.
I'm like invited into the club.
Half Puerto Rican, half black.
So while they went that way, we went to the Haitian ghetto.
Oh, okay.
Us dudes went to the Haitian ghetto, and we went to this fucking like this banquet hall
by Overtown or something.
I don't fucking know.
Right. Maybe Opalaka.
Everybody was on these forerunners and shit, doing tricks and shit. Yeah. It was Haitian as fuck, like Haitian. And we went, and you had to stand on this block, and they had to pat you down, and you had like fucking like metal detector to go in. And we went in, and everybody was smoking blunts, and it was this little fucking like banquet hall, and they had rented it out, bro. So we were there, people were smoking blunts everywhere, and every single dude that was part of this wedding party, married, non-married, was trying to get their dicks up. Except for the groom. I will say that if this ever gets out, the groom was just standing there, and I was just standing there by him, and he was just telling me, he's like, bro, you can do what you want, I'll never tell. And I was like, you a real one, my G. We friends on Facebook to this day. It's the only relationship that lasted. But like everybody was trying to get their dick sucked, and it was just mad. And you know, it's fucking mad Haitian. It was just dreads, motherfucking DJ speaking over the music, like bruh, 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 what you gonna do? Oh, whatever. That's Jamaican, but who gives a fuck? And it was one of the gnarliest nights. So while the girls spent hundreds of dollars on looking pretty and going out, we just went to a Haitian fucking ghetto, and everybody tried to get their dicks sucked. I'm not saying if they did or not, because I don't really want that shit on my conscience. Hell yeah.
I didn't get. Oh yeah, I did get my dick sucked in Miami.
You went
2 years ago. Oh, well, I was trying to take her back to. Remember the strip club where I spent $4,000? We almost went.
That was $5,000
for that night.
Oh wow.
But I tried to go right, but it didn't work out. But I wanted to go
to the same club
with my girl, like full circle, right? Like I've completed the journey.
Full circle. I came back here a brand new man.
But no, we ended up going because we had to drop our friend. We got fish tacos for $60. Where the fuck it was? Miami Beach. Fucking Miami Beach, man. It's a tourist trap, dude. Like, look, if you want to go, your girl wants to go. But if not, there's so many good. There's Brickell. There's good places in Miami. There's I don't know. You can go to the fucking Everglades.
I got nothing but love for Miami. That's where I wanted to live.
Yeah. I want to go to Florida. All right, we're finishing up. Do you have any? I don't know if it's plugs or what. Any last
plugs
words?
Right now,
plugs?
Your boy. I just got back from Mexico. I ain't got nothing to plug. But follow me on my Instagram at Tito's_Tales. Tito's Tales. That's all I really need to do, man.
Tito's Tales on IG, and then James, you plug your. So here we go. Tito's Tales _Tales on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Are you gonna get a TikTok? They blow up.
I just get a TikTok, dude.
What's your TikTok?
I just started at Tito's Tales.
Tito's Tales, perfect, man. Get a TikTok.
I just started TikTok. One of my friends, she's a model. She's got like 50,000.
When I cut a clip for this, I'll fucking tag you.
Get a good clip.
Uh-huh.
But it. Honestly, I didn't have time to like really focus. I was rehabbing the fucking property, bro. So I just, I got a few songs.
Okay, I got
some stories. And I know you'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be numb. Oh, this is me freestyling.
Heard you lick the booty. Yeah, go, don't do it. I heard it got some cooties. I'm a nasty, freak nasty. I'm still gonna do it.
Did you get a haircut here?
I did the flip.
Oh, this is me talking about almost breaking my arm.
Flips my whole life, okay? Okay, I was born flipping, okay? And so I put my arm out, both of them, you know, like a gymnast at the end of the shit, like, yeah, man, look at me, right? Because I'm amazing. And this arm was nice, and it broke. The other one went, wow! I knew it was bad because I heard it snap.
I almost broke my shoulder.
And then it went into chicken wing mode. You ever have some motherfucking body part going to chicken wing mode? Gee, this shit went, whoop, didn't move for an hour.
Yeah.
In that fucking freezing ass water. People were like, "Can we help you?" I was like, "I'm telling me."
Isn't that ocean?
Like a little chihuahua.
Nah, bro. I went to this fucking cliff diving place.
Went to the doctor.
I was on a date. I was on a date. We got a spot for a week. This was day 2, and I went cliff diving with her. And this was my second dive, and I fall into the fucking water. And I've been doing. I'm a water guy, right? Like I've just been doing it my whole life. For some reason, my fucking right arm, instead of like breaking the surface, just fucking snapped the fuck back.
Jesus Christ.
And I felt a snap from my shoulder to the end of my bicep. And I had to get a sling. I had to get carried out the water. I couldn't move it. If I sneezed, I had blackout pain. Where I literally blacked out. I still got my dick sucked.
I tried to fuck at a sling once.
I got my dick sucked with a sling, bro. I was like, yo, I gotta film this.
Dude, I was at First Fridays on a sling. Oh god, it was bad. Tito, James, plug yourself to the community.
If you want to start a podcast, we have a few slots available. You can hit me up on Instagram at People of Comedy Network, or me personally at Aclysm, ACLYSM. We have rates lower than anybody else in the city for what you get, so definitely hit me up if you want to start a show. Also, if you're a comic listening to this, I am out here filming clips pretty much wherever on the cheap with multiple cameras, professional audio.
Yeah, it was great. Season. I was watching Anthony's. Yeah, the audio was great, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's clip season. Bookers are looking to get new people into their clubs.
I need a clip.
I mean, hey. Let's talk after the show, baby. But you definitely need a clip to get seen by these bookers and get into these clubs and make your money. So hit me up for clips. Hit me up for podcasts. Hit me up for whatever.
All right, follow Lobo Den Podcast. Actually, I just talked to Brian and Curtis. They said they'll take Zoom clips, and that's all that matters. Kidding. But look.
Stop it.
I won't say the name. But anyways, follow Lobo Den Podcast on Instagram, Lobo Den Podcast on TikTok. And even though one of my videos got deleted because I said the word Alex Jones, and it's considered hate speech, I guess.
What are you talking about?
Follow the Patreon and follow the OnlyFans soon. It should be out by then. I already registered, so I'll probably talk to my girls. As long as our face isn't in it, maybe we'll do a few videos of us fucking, or maybe getting my dick sucked.
Boom.
I'll do some jerk off videos. Maybe jerk off on a sticker, Lobo Den. And anything. First Monday of the month, Mezcal Mondays. Hit up Brian so I can get you on the show. And so that's the Latino show sponsored by a rival, Mezcal Ojo de Mezcal. And then I think that is it. Give me a rating, tell a friend, you want a sticker, hit me up. I have gear, hit me up, and I'll cut us out to you. But yeah, I don't know. All right, Lobo Den.
Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. Lobo Den, Lobo Den, Lobo Den. It's the Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. It's the Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. Lobo Den. It's the Lobo